Hello, Lorne. I know you no longer want to talk to me. I tried calling you and your number no longer works. I hope life is treating you well. I wish that I could say the same. I am really struggling out here. You always knew how to defuse a hardship I was going through. I am working so much just to take my mind off of the problems in my life. You would be proud of me. I haven't used drugs or moonshine to cope with my issues. I have had to sell some brussy juice to cover some of my bills, but I am cutting back. I was at a store the other day where they sell used stuff like your yard sale. Smiley face. Anyways, I found you these tapes I thought you might like. I remember you saying to me that your Colin Ray tape broke, so I bought you a new one. I hope it is the right one. You probably hate me now and never want to speak to me again, but I wish for the best. Here is my number if, for some reason, you decide you would like to have a conversation. Thinking of you, Jamie. P.S. I included a selfie of me. I know how much you like them. Heart.
I don't like leaving messages. I'll give it 5 minutes and I'll call back again. I'll try again in 5 minutes. Hello. Can't understand the tapping, but oh, hold on a second. Mom's calling me. This might be a few minutes, so if you gotta get Will's phone, go ahead and get it. Hello, Mother dear. What are you doing? Oh, really? No, I don't. I'm not making any biscuits and gravy for a while. I know that while they're requiring masks inside, and I think it's 2 or 3 more counties. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta remember. I gotta remember to remind you. That's probably why he told you to come over Sunday. So that's probably why he told you to come over Sunday, because he knew that it was gonna run out then. Yeah, you're better off to do it beforehand if you can anyway. No, yeah, you can do that. You'll just lose money that way. No, I doubt it. Yeah, you're not going to Foxwoods. You're just going to Hollywood Sloth. You'll be lucky if you come out with $3. No. Have you heard from Roy? No, he's wasting his time. I already told him he's wasting his time. He don't want to listen, so whatever. That's his problem. Yeah, no kidding. He can't get anything. Me and Paul were talking about that today. Me and Paul was talking about that today. He's always jealous of me and Paul all the time. It's like, and Ralph and Richard and Laura. He's jealous of all of us. It doesn't make any sense. Well, her kids didn't make her kids look better anyway. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, that's sad. Yeah. All right. Make sure your doors are locked. Make sure your doors are locked. All right. I love you. Bye. Okay, I'm back. You weren't able to get Will's phone?
Oh my gosh, how are you?
There you are. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Who's that guy that answered your phone earlier?
What?
When I called you the first time, some guy answered your phone.
What did they say?
They said hello. I said hello. Who's this? He said, "Who's this? You called my phone." And I just
That's
hung
so
up.
bizarre.
I just hung up. But then I called again. I didn't put a 1 in when I dialed the number, so I was like, "Oh, maybe that's my bad." And maybe I really reached somebody else. So I said, "Well, I'll find out and ask her." So it must have been my bad because I didn't put the 1 in before I dialed your number.
Oh, maybe it was a wrong number then.
Probably. By the sounds of it. Yep. Thank you for the tapes. And I get your picture. You look beautiful.
Of course. You got it. Yay.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
Do you know whose number this is?
Who?
I'm asking you if you know whose it is.
Say it again slowly, Cookie. I have no idea, sorry.
Well,
Why?
because I got a package last week. Somebody sent me a gift last week.
What?
They put your name on it. And they mentioned Lamondre.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, how'd they know anything about Lamondre?
How the hell? What was the gift?
And it was a dildo.
Jesus.
Yeah. How did anybody know anything about Lamondre?
I have no idea.
Huh. Yeah.
I've been busy working.
Huh?
I've been busy working.
Oh. I was gonna throw it away, and I said, nah. I said, this might come in the future when I have a girlfriend. So I kept it and stuck it in a box.
Hee.
What you doing, pretty girl? Daddy sees you. I see you.
Could Winnie have said something? She knew about it.
Who?
Winnie.
When he knew about you sending the Mondre to me?
Yeah, you don't remember teasing you?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember teasing you?
No, I don't. But I don't remember a lot of things that aren't important to me, so.
Oh, I do. It was uncalled for.
You know. So how's Will doing?
Good riddance, I say.
To winning? Yeah, good riddance to winning.
Yes.
How's Will doing?
He's really good.
Good. You still got his girlfriend?
About that.
What about that? He doesn't have his girlfriend?
They broke up.
Oh, really? That's too bad. He seemed to have liked her quite well.
Bye, terrible.
He doesn't have another one yet?
Oh, he does.
Oh, really? What's her name?
I don't want to get into that right now if that's all right.
Okay. Is it you?
What have you been up to?
Is it you? Are you his girlfriend?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. You mean you were since you and I? You have been? Yes or no?
Lorne, could we please go over that a different time? I don't want to get sad.
Alrighty. I don't know why you'd cry at that. Why would you cry about that? So how come you're having a hard time with your finances down there? Well, you kind of got to talk to me.
I'm trying to get out of debt. I got a new job.
Doing what?
Have you ever seen a press conference where there's someone doing sign language?
Yep. Did you get a job doing sign language?
It's sort of like that.
Well, good. You're not doing porn anymore?
Yes, on the side.
No. That sucks, but
I know you hate my old job.
yeah, I do. But we're not together. I'm proud of you for getting a different job.
That's true. Are you seeing anyone?
Nope. We can't get back together unless we're in person anyway.
What?
I said you and I cannot get back together unless we're in person anyway. Not just because of probation. It's because that's what I want.
Oh, interesting.
Before it was because of probation, but the more I thought about it, it's what I want. I want in person. I don't want over the phone all the time and never being able to see the person I'm with. I like reality.
I understand. Long distance is a very difficult type of relationship. It's not for everyone.
Well, especially when we've never been face to face. Being face to face is so much better.
Sometimes.
Sometimes when the people fit, but you and I fit quite well, obviously, but we're not face to face.
You think so?
Well, I always thought we did. Up until...
I'm just asking.
I think so, yeah. Up until your thing with, what's her name there? I can't even remember her name. Maggie Jo.
Maggie Jo?
Yeah. So what happened with you and her?
I'm sorry. I tried to keep you both and that was selfish.
Well, that's true. I'm not going to say no to that. Sadie, Daddy sees you, but you're not getting anything else. No more. Not getting anything else. So is she back with her fiance there?
No.
I figured she'd be back with him.
No.
Are you still living there at her house?
Yes.
Well, it's good that you two are still friends anyway.
Yeah.
John Michael, that's his name, John Michael. The only way I can remember is to remember John Michael Montgomery.
Hee. Lorne.
What?
Can we be friends again?
We can, but I'm not going to give my phone number out right now, and I'm coming really close to getting out of the class, and going to try to get off probation. So it's like things are going well for me right now, and I'm probably going to be hiring a lawyer in the next few months because they really have no reason.
How come?
They really have no reason to keep me in class.
Wait.
Stacy even told me that, they came and searched my house. This is funny as hell. They came and searched my house because I failed the polygraph test. Well, I failed it.
For what?
I failed it because my blood drained out of my body when they asked you these questions because they make me sick now. And the questions that they ask literally make me sick. I've literally gotten sick from the questions. And they ask me these questions, my blood just drains from the body, and it makes the machine react. And so it causes me to fail the test. And I told that to Stacy. And, well, because I failed the test, they came and searched my house. And there's like 5 of them that was looking all over the place. And I complied with them. I said, go right in. I said, look any way you want. I don't care. They looked in the house. They looked out in the shed. They looked out in the chicken coop. And for some reason, they didn't look out in the dog shed. I don't know why they didn't look out there, but they took a stack of DVDs that I had, blank DVDs. They took a stack of those, and they took a thumbnail, a thumb drive. They took that, and I forgot I even had that. I think it had legal stuff on it from, I don't know, a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And the DVDs, they were all blank DVDs, and I knew they were all blank. But they took those and went through those, and they didn't find anything on anything, so then they wanted to go through my computer, so they went through my computer, and whatever they did screwed it up, so now I got to get it fixed. So I've been using my phone for the internet.
What were the questions you failed? The ones your blood drained from?
My blood drained from all the questions. I could literally feel my blood just drain because I knew I hated the questions, and I was sick of going there and sick of hearing that shit.
What were the questions?
I don't remember, and I don't even want to talk about it. I get sick even thinking about them. But I already talked to a lawyer. And
are you saying you don't remember, or you just don't want to say?
I just don't want to remember. I don't remember because I don't want to remember. But I talked to a lawyer already, and see how I do on this test here, and hopefully I don't fail it. I know my blood's going to drain already, but...
So whatever these questions were, you failed and they raided your house?
Yeah, they wanted to make sure that I weren't hiding anything.
Weird.
Stacy was sitting out on the deck with me. Well, she was standing. She wasn't sitting. She had to sit all day being in the vehicle and going around to different houses. But
did she say anything?
Yeah, she said, you know why you're still in there? I said, no, I don't know why. I said, I would like to know why. She said, it's because you tried to fight your case. Because you didn't know what you did. I said, Stacy, I've known what I've done for a long, long time. I said, what I didn't like was NBC being involved in it. I said, it should have been the authorities, and that was it. I said, NBC never should have been there. As for what I've done, I've known what I've done for a long time. But anyway, So, she knows I'll
So
piss
I'm a
off.
little confused.
Huh? What are you confused about?
You said you were almost done with class, then said you are getting a lawyer.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, Mom and I, Sharon, wanted me to get a lawyer right now. I told them no, I want to wait till the next polygraph. So when I pass this next polygraph, which I know I'll pass it, I'll hate the fucking questions, but hopefully they'll bring up, say, different questions, because the ones they ask me just make me fucking tired of it. But when I pass it,
Was it about your past?
no, I don't know. I wish you wouldn't try to pry, because I don't even remember exactly what the questions were.
I'm sorry, Cuppy. I was just getting an idea.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's over now. I try not to hold things in the past too much anymore. Happened in the past, I try to leave it there. But
Okay.
this time when I pass the test, they're supposed to, or you're supposed to gradually let me out, but I'm gonna, meaning that you're supposed to let me go once every month. But I'm gonna take it to court and try to get out of the class and off probation. Mom and I, Sharon, have been pissed off about it for a long time, and Stacy knew about it, and she was getting all worried about Mom and I, Sharon, wanting to do something, wanting to take it to court. So that tells me right there that, well, then talking to the lawyer also tells me that probation's gone above and beyond what they're supposed to be doing in my case.
So,
I should have been out of the class a long time ago.
why?
So, because they've held me in, because I've gone through the book. It's been years. I mean, it's probably been, Christ, I've been out since about 8 years now. And I got done with the book like 4 years ago. And they've had me in the class for this long after.
Oh, write the book. I remember.
And they've kept me in the class for this long after. And a majority of the reason is because me talking to people on the internet. That's why
Oh, really? That's weird.
they don't want me to have anything to do with anybody on the internet. That's why anything I have, got to be face to face. I won't do
Didn't
that.
you say you have internet now, though?
I have internet, but I don't talk to anybody on it.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, what do you do?
Oh, I do stuff on it. I don't do any social media, though.
Like what, thought silly?
Stuff that I keep to myself. I go to auctions and stuff. I go to online auctions and stuff.
Porn?
No, I don't do porn anyway. I never did like porn. Right, even when I was a kid, I didn't like porn. The real thing is better than watching.
Oh, so you go to auctions? Oh.
Yep. I haven't been on it for a while, but
You're acting like you don't trust me, Lorne.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't right now. Look at what happened to us before. You can't blame me for it. I don't know if I can trust you or not. It's been a while, and what happened before, you can't blame me.
I don't. It just makes me sad.
Well, I know, but
What happened?
it'd take time to get over it.
What happened?
What happened? What, to me trusting you?
Yes.
Well, that thing with Maggie Joe happened, and all the other bullshit, and this dildo showing up in my house last week. That was fucked up.
That wasn't me.
Well, that I believe. That I do believe. It's just fucked up that Lamondre was mentioned in it. I was like, what the fuck? No, and I'm not one for playing games at all. And
I am going to ask Will if that cunt has something to do with it.
what is he? Why is he talking to Winnie again?
Not that I know of.
Oh, good.
I told you we cut them out.
Oh, I know. Well, you said you're going to ask him if she had something to do with sending the dildo. How would he know if he doesn't have anything to do with her? He wouldn't know.
Well, he would have a better idea.
Not if he cut him out.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, but if he cut him out and doesn't talk to him anymore and doesn't have anything to do with him, he's not going to know anything either.
Like if that's her sort of thing, I mean.
Huh?
Like if that's her sort of thing, I mean.
No.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Lorne.
What?
Do you think I can earn your trust and friendship and number at some point?
I think so. Yes, but it's going to take a while, and there's with you and I not being face to face, I'm just going to be taking a chance because I'm going to tell you right now. Probably one of the questions on my polygraph is whether or not I've talked to you since before. So the only thing that could cure that is you and I being face to face.
What? Why would I be a question that's odd?
because how Stacy tried to get me to get you to come up here and to prove that you were you, and you're a large factor in what I had to do. Things were royally fucked up, and there wasn't a thing that I could do about it. Without you wanting to be face to face with me, there's really not much I can do about it right now either.
That's weird considering I was around a small amount of time of your class time.
You was around what?
That's weird considering I was around a small amount of time since you started your class.
I know, but they look at everything that I do. When I'm talking to somebody that they consider from the internet, because they consider you from the internet because you never met me face to face.
I understand.
They want to see me have a face-to-face relationship, and I want to see me have a face-to-face relationship.
Of course.
If you were to be face to face, things could be completely different with us. But the only one that can change that is you.
Us. I'm not from the internet, I thought.
To me, you're not. But to them, you are. Because I met you through Emma and Winnie. I met them through the internet.
Lorne, can I confess something to you?
Yep.
I saw a doctor a few weeks ago.
What do you say?
I'll never speak again.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know that's hard.
It's so hard.
But you also have to think about this. You remember I told you about my cousin that was paralyzed from the neck down?
Yes.
The doctors told him that he'd only live 2 years. It's been over 20 years now, and he's still alive. Doctors are not right about everything.
Holy.
Yeah. Doctors are not right about everything, so just because the doctor says that you won't, doesn't mean that you won't. They had a guy on the news tonight that I remember this accident from a year ago, too.
It was just really bad news on top of other things.
Oh, I understand. But you can't base everything around what a doctor says. Like I was saying, this guy on the news tonight, he was in a bad accident last year working on the interstate. And he got crushed between two pieces of steel. And they didn't think that he would even live. And he's up walking around and everything. The only thing he lost was his sight. And back then his injuries were so bad that's why they didn't think that he'd live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So doctors don't know everything.
I'm trying to keep my head up.
The body works miracles on its own. So you can never lose hope in that.
When is your polygraph?
I don't know. I asked him the other day, and he asked me when my last one was. And I said, I don't know. It was 2 or 3 months ago. And he said, well, it's every 6 months. So I said, all right. So it's about another 2 or 3 months then. So.
Oh, okay. Can I ask a question?
Yep.
Were you able to find work?
Nope, not yet. I found it, but I couldn't take it because of class.
What?
I would have had a job with Schneider for $75,000 a year, local. But because I have to be in class, I have to wait another year from the time that I applied to do that job, to be able to do that job. I was quite pissed off about that. I let Stacy know how pissed off I was, and I let Sean know how pissed off I was.
Well, that's unbelievable.
Yeah. Big part of my not being able to find a job is because of class. And he won't reschedule his class times for any other time other than Monday through Friday. He won't do it in the evenings. Does it straight during the week, during the work hours.
Surviving, if you don't mind me asking.
No offense, but I'm not going to get into financial stuff. But I'm just fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm surviving on my own. Down the road, I'll tell you maybe, but
doesn't unemployment end soon?
Yep. I don't have rent and stuff. I own my land and my house, so it's not like I get that many payments. And what I do have payments, I have of my own that I made on my own that I can pay on my own.
Oh, so that's enough to cover everything then?
Oh God, yeah. And I might start actually cleaning houses. I'm thinking about doing that. Not going in and cleaning people's houses. These are houses that are going to be torn down. But I know somebody that.
Cleaning?
Yeah, cleaning houses out before they get torn down.
Oh my gosh, Lorne.
What?
What happened with the tear-down house?
Oh, it's still there. I've torn down all I'm going to tear down out of it.
What?
I said I've torn down all I'm going to tear down out of it. It's just me doing it, and Roy can't help him because he's got something wrong with his back. He went and saw the doctor last week, so he's got something wrong with his back. And
I thought you had to tear it all down, though.
Huh?
I thought you had to tear it all down, though.
Only by a certain time. I get everything that I needed by a certain time. If I didn't have it torn down by that time, then he had the right to go ahead and hire somebody to tear it down. But he gave me extra time to tear anything that I wanted out of it, and so I just went over and got stuff. Was it last week? I got the last of what stuff that I wanted. And
Did he get mad at you?
No. He told me I could tear some more stuff out of it if I wanted to. I said no. I said you want to get going on your house, and so I'll be all done and out of there. So that way I'm not in the way when you get a crew there. And she's gonna have an excavator come in and tear it down.
Was he glad you took the knickknacks and windows?
I didn't take the windows. His cousin took the windows. He was glad I took all the other stuff so they wouldn't have to clean it out. But I got a lot of it.
I remember you taking windows.
No, I didn't take any windows. Not from that house. No, his cousin took the windows.
You gave them to a guy down the street.
No, those are different windows. Those are windows that I had. I already had those windows. The windows from the teardown house, the guy already sold to his cousin before I even started tearing down the house. But I wound up getting more windows from another teardown house anyway, too. So I've got more windows than what I need.
Oh, neat.
But I'm going to I actually took that living room window out and put a big window in there. Which next year I'm going to take that window back out because it's got moisture in between the window panes. So I'm going to take that window out and bring it down and get it fixed and then put it back in.
So you didn't start your business?
No. I'm tossing things up in the air about things that I'm doing and still looking for a job in the process. I can get a job right now if I wanted to, but it would be over the road or regional or dedicated, and those are jobs that I'd have to be away from home. So, and I could be home every night, every day, every night. So I need something local. So it's having a difficult time finding local.
Okay, that makes sense.
Having a difficult time. I've got all kinds of them calling me want me to do regional and over the road and dedicated, but I need local.
Lorne.
What?
How's the closet looking?
Closet's done all except for the fan and the floor, which I've got the fan for it.
The floor?
Yeah, the floor's not done. Floors will be the last thing that I do in the whole house.
Lorne, can I ask a sensitive question?
You can. I don't know if I'll give you an answer or not.
Are you still smoking?
I am. Do I want to be still smoking? No, not really, so.
More or less?
Less. Definitely smoking less.
How much?
Oh, I'm going to probably a pack and a half a day. But I'm not really, I don't know, just my attitude about smoking is changing, and I don't really know if I care to smoke anymore or not.
That's good. Lorne.
What?
Can I ask another sensitive question?
You can. Don't know if I'll answer it.
When they raided your house, did they take your posters?
No, I took them down. I thought we were completely done, so I took them down and got rid of them, so that way I wouldn't have to think about anything.
What did you do with them?
I threw them away.
Be honest.
I threw them away.
You burned them, didn't you?
I threw them away. I just told you. Why would you ask me if I burned them? I threw them away.
Oh, okay. I thought you were sparing my feelings.
No. Would it make a difference? I got rid of them. Either way, I got rid of them. It really wouldn't make a difference what I did with them.
Can I ask another sensitive question?
Yeah.
Do you have lamender?
Lamondre?
Lamondre.
I kept him just in case you and I ever met. I said if we ever meet, I'll give him back to her. Just in case.
Oh my gosh.
I know you liked him.
Hey.
I know you liked him, so.
Hee.
So I'm not gonna get rid of it. Just in case we ever meet, I'll keep it and then I can give it back to her.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
Why keep Lamondre but not the posters?
Because Lamondre is hidden away where I didn't have to look at him.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
The posters were quite a bit not hidden.
You could have put them in the closet, he.
They wouldn't have been hidden in there. I would have known they were there.
Fair enough.
It's too bad you wouldn't. Too bad you don't want to be face to face with me.
I'm glad you called.
It's too bad you don't want to be face to face with me, though.
Pardon?
I said it's too bad that you don't want to be face to face with me, though.
Oh, Cuppy, can we not do this tonight?
Well, I can. How do you expect that I can keep calling you with the position that I'm in? They've already
We
asked
should
me.
be happy.
I'd be happier.
Happy talk.
I'd be happier if you wanted to actually be face to face with me. But you don't show any sign of wanting to be face to face with me.
Why can't we just be friends at the moment?
Because even friends, it still have to be face to face.
What? Why?
Because of probation, they're gonna be asking me questions and stuff and checking on me, and they have been the whole time. They've asked me 2 or 3 different times already if I've talked to you or anyone from the internet. It's not difficult for you, and that's why you don't understand it.
But I'm not from the internet.
No, you're not. But you're still you, and they know all about me asking you to marry me, and they know everything about it.
That's a bummer.
You seem to want to think that it's not a difficult thing for me. It's a very difficult thing for me. It's not just because probation says that I don't have to comply, because I do have to comply.
Guess we can't talk then.
Well, we can if you show some sign of wanting to be face to face with me, but you still show no sign of wanting to be face to face with me at all, and that doesn't make any sense.
Cucky, I can't leave right now.
Yeah, but if you care about somebody, you want to be face to face with them. That's why it didn't make any sense before.
I have friends all over that I've never met face to face. Remember Chef Jeff?
They're not on probation. They're not in the position that you and I was in. You seem to be having a hard time understanding the reason why, and it's not hard to understand. It's because
I don't need pressure right now. I just thought we could be friends and talk to each other like before.
Well, there's no pressure. It's just, I've got to do what I've got to do in order to be able to get off probation. To get out of that class and off probation. I want you to be part of my life, but it's got to be face to face.
You are making feel pressure though. I thought you were almost done with class.
I am, hopefully. It should have been done a long time ago. not really trying to pressure you. I'm trying to let you know that, this can't be like it was before. I can't do the same thing. Even without probation, Even without probation, I don't want to do the same things. That's too much. There's too much hurt involved when it winds up. You get people there telling you what to do and telling you how to think about me and how to feel about me and trying to get in on mine and your business all the time. I'm not into that. Friends having their opinions is one thing, but when they try to plant their asses right in the middle, that's completely different. I said, I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm just trying to make you understand that it can't be like it was before. In order for us to be able to talk, we've got to be face to face. We've got to at least meet face to face. And I don't want it to be like it was before because every night I wanted you there with me. And I don't want to go through that same kind of hurt again. And I don't want friends being in the middle of our shit all the time and planting their asses right in the middle where they don't belong anyway. Friends having their opinions is one thing, but when they try to plant their asses in the middle of right in the middle of our shit, that's completely different. I'm an adult. I don't need friends planting their asses in the middle of mine and my girlfriend's stuff all the time. I like being able to live my life and my friends being able to live their lives. Being able to talk to my friends about problems, but not involving them directly in the middle of my problems. I still have feelings for you and I still want you. It just can't be like it was before. I really don't understand why you would want it to be like it was before. Do you feel safe because I'm a distance away? That was a question.
I was just hoping to be able to talk to you and be good friends. Maybe that's part of it, Lorne, I don't know.
I know how. If that's part of it, then I know exactly how that feels because I did that for a long time, and I had a habit of doing that. And I would be able to be on the phone, but when I got off the phone, I was able to live exactly like I wanted to, without somebody telling me that they didn't like that I did something a certain way, or I could still live my life without them knowing every little detail about me. But I've come to realize that's been part of the reason why I haven't had so many face-to-face relationships, because it was me wanting to push people away from me and not let them in. Now I want to let people in. I want to let somebody in, and I want somebody to know me face-to-face and know my little quirks and shit. And I want to know theirs. I want that to be you, but there's nothing I can do about it if that's not what you want. And I can't push you into doing it. It wouldn't be right for me to push you into doing it. can only give you something to think about with it. You have to make up your own mind from there.
So hypothetically, you were dating someone else. We couldn't be friends and talk?
Well, good, but while I'm on probation, it can't be until I'm done with probation, unless we meet face to face.
Why?
Well, I already explained to you why. It's because of the whole internet thing. They're on me about talking to people that I haven't met face to face, about being involved with people that I haven't met face to face. That's why Stacy was pushing for you to give her your ID and your information so that she could check you out. Because she wanted you to be face to face with me also, so that everything would be all right, and I wouldn't have any problem, with them asking me questions all the time.
But if you got a lawyer and got out of class, what would be the issues?
The issue would still be that you and I wouldn't be face to face. I want face to face. I want somebody here with me.
No, listen. So hypothetically, you were dating someone else. We couldn't be friends and talk?
No, if I was off probation, we could, but still, what good would that do when you never want to meet me face to face? It would give you somebody to talk to over the phone that you would feel safe with because they're a distance away. So you're doing the same thing that I did. Only I did it for years. It took me years to figure out why I was doing it. I'm looking at your picture right now. You're so
Do you
beautiful.
like ITV?
Huh?
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. You're so beautiful, and you're such a special person. And you and I could be so awesome together without this barrier between us. But you're the only one that can remove that barrier. Nothing I can do. Did you see my number come up on your phone when I called?
You just go slow. I wasn't expecting all this to be piled on me. Thought we would talk and laugh. But I just ended up crying. No, I didn't.
It'd be nice if we could talk and laugh, but look at how we ended. I'm really proud of you for getting another job.
I wanted you both, if that counts.
I know, but
For anything.
that could never work, though. Because you're down there face to face with her, and you never see me, but you get to talk to me on the phone. So how fair is that to me? Then when you and I were on the phone, she was always trying to start shit between us. So who's she dating now?
Did you really throw my posters away?
Yep. I had to. It's not like you left me much of a choice.
You had to.
Yeah. Probation wanted me to get rid of them. And I had to because, they were right there. And it was a constant reminder of things that never should have happened the way that they happened.
They told you to get rid of them.
Yeah. They wanted me to get rid of them. And I sat down and talked to Stacy, and I knew I needed to get rid of them too. Otherwise, I was just hanging on to something that wasn't there. What good would that have done me?
So they saw them.
Huh?
So they saw them.
Oh, yeah. Stacy saw him a few times.
I bet she thought I was ugly.
No. She thought you were too beautiful. Too beautiful to be real. I told her, I said, Stacy, she's not the first beautiful woman that I've been with. Stacy said, in person? I said, yeah. I said, I've only been with beautiful women.
That's the nicest compliment I have ever received.
Oh, you are. You're very beautiful. Inside, no. But it doesn't do us any good when we're not face to face.
I'm sorry. So what happened to the business that you and Will and Maggie Joe were doing? It's still going.
Apparently you're not selling 1 million of them, though, huh?
No.
Are you trying?
But enough for fun money.
They're not for fun money?
But enough for fun money.
They're not so fun money.
But enough for fun money.
But they're not for fun money. Right? Is that what you said?
I'm making enough to do fun things. Understand?
You're making enough to do some things, to pay some bills.
Fun. Fun.
Fun. You're not doing. You're not making enough so that you can have fun. That's what I'm getting from it.
Yes.
I'll tell you something. Okay, so obviously, I must still have some trust in you if I'm going to tell you this, because I weren't going to tell you this. But I'm starting an online business, selling things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm going to have a lot of websites. Right now, I've only got 2. But I'm going to have a lot.
Wait, what's the business?
Selling things. I put things on my website that are already posted on eBay and Amazon, and I put those things on my website, and I sell them, and I get a commission from whatever sells, from each thing that sells. Every time that somebody buys something from my website, I get a commission out of that.
Oh, maybe one day you will show me. Love to see it. May even buy something hee.
I'll wind up having a total of 109 websites. I was supposed to make another one up tonight and give Erin the link to it, because Erin's telling me how she likes them and what I should fix on them, and helping me figure out ways to do them, different ways to do them. She giving me her opinion on them. So
Wait, I don't understand.
So Erin is giving me her opinion on them, on the websites that I do.
No, hold on. Why do you have that many websites?
I don't have that many yet. I've only have 2 right now. I was supposed to make another one tonight, but I'm too tired, so I'll wait till tomorrow to make it.
Why do you need that many websites?
Because I can.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the options.
I'm just trying to understand it.
That was one of the options that was available to me, so I took it. There was actually supposed to be 110, but the first one I messed up on, and so I had to X that one out. And
110 websites.
Yeah, the first one I messed up on, so I had to X that one out, so there'll only be 109. So it'll take me a while to do it, because I got to get the advertising.
Why is that better?
Huh?
Why is that better than one website? Just curious.
Because you have 109 different ones out there that can be clicked on. You got one out there, and you only get one that's being clicked on. You get 109 out there, you have 109. That's 109 more chances that somebody will buy something from your site. Well, you get the advertising out there. Aaron's gonna. My cousin's
well,
gonna put
why
him.
didn't I think of that for the cam shows?
I don't know. You didn't ask me to come up with any ideas, so.
Oh my.
I might have thought of some. But my cousin's putting the link on her social media, and probably some other of my family members and friends will probably do it too. That'll help me get more clicks, get more people on my website. You want to see one of them? There's only two of them, so you can actually see both of them if you want to.
Yes, please.
Okay. The name of the first one is thebadaisystore.com.
The what?
Thebadaisystore.com. TheBuda.
Do you mind if I use a keyboard?
I don't mind. Go ahead.
Hold on, putting you on speaker.
Okay.
Just kidding, you already are. The robot.
Oh.
Say it again, sorry.
Thebadaisystore.com. TheBudaisystore.com.
Slowly.
TheBudaisystore.com.
This is your store.
What do you see on it? What do you see for the header? What do you see for the header?
A cat.
Okay. That's Minnie.
What?
Black and white cat.
Is she yours?
Yep. That's Minnie. I had to get her. I haven't seen a mouse since I got her.
When did you get a cat?
Oh. Right before winter time. I think it was before winter time. Maybe it was right around when winter started, right around the first snowfall.
We were talking then.
But it was after you and me. It was like a month or two after you and me.
Why Minnie?
For Minnie Mouse.
Oh, hee.
And she was just a little kitten, so I called her Minnie, and I got her so she'd catch mice. So, and Minnie Mouse.
Where did you get her?
Well, some lady that I went to one of the grocery stores in Skowhegan, and I asked the clerk if she knew anybody that had any cats, and she said, yeah, there's a lady here that has she said, I think she has one cat left. There's one kitten left. That she was getting rid of her kittens. And so she set me up with her, and I talked to her and told her I wanted it. I didn't even see it. I said, how many you got left? She said, one. I said, I want it.
Is she fixed?
No, not yet. She's not even a year old yet. I got to take her into the vet to get her checked out. Actually, next Wednesday, I think.
Is she treated for flea prevention?
Yeah. Chris, she goes right out in the dog pen. Plays all day long. She stays right outside all day long, right out in the dog pen. She goes out there and catches little moths and stuff, and she has fun chasing bugs
Do the
around.
dogs like her?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, she sleeps right next to Roscoe. She sleeps next to Sadie too. She actually slept in between both of them one night.
What did you use for the flea prevention?
Her flea and tick collar. Not supposed to use anything else on her yet because she's not that old yet. So the vet told me just use a flea and tick collar on her till you get her in there to see us. But she hasn't had any fleas or any ticks. Roscoe hasn't had any fleas. Well, he's never had fleas anyway. But I just gave him a bath last week. I could give Sadie a bath this week. But he hasn't had any ticks. The chickens have been out. I let the chickens out every day, and they eat ticks. So that's probably why I haven't had any ticks. Had a few at the beginning of the season that I found were on me. Actually, there's two that was on me. That thankfully I got at them before they got in me. The other two, one was on the couch and one was on the windowsill. I got rid of them fast. But hasn't been, Roscoe and Sadie haven't had any at all.
Well,
Minnie hasn't had any. The chickens are out there all the time, so every day they go around and they don't even eat as much chicken food as they did because they're out pecking at bugs all day. Which makes it nice. Then Minnie's out there chasing moths and butterflies and stuff around. She has a hell of a time on that dog pen. Tonight was the first time I had to chase her to catch her, to bring her in. She didn't want to come in, but then she went in the dog shed, and I was able to get her to stay right still so I could get her. I got her, and she was all set after I got her. Yeah, she's a really good cat. If I'm not awake by 4 o'clock every morning, she comes in and wakes me up. She's pretty funny. I had a whole crap load of toys I bought her, and before she started going outside, she'd play with them toys all the time. And then she started going outside, and now she never even touches her toys.
well, it's a cute kitty.
Yeah, she is. She's loving, too.
Lorne.
What?
What are you making your websites with?
With my fingers. I bought into a program to make them. And they showed me the steps to do through videos. I can't remember the name of it.
What program?
I can't remember the name of it. Website something. But they show me how to make them and how to how to advertise and how to go through all the steps I need to go to try to make more money off of them. You want to check out the other site?
Sure.
Coolenoughstuff.cool. COOLENUFFSTUFF.cool.
Cool enough stuff. Cool.
Yep. Yep.
.cool.
Not .com. .cool. .cool.
How does that work?
I don't know. They had it there, so I bought it. I thought it looked pretty cool, so I was like, yeah, that'll go with the name of the site. Coolenoughstuff.cool.
Wait, you bought it?
Yep.
From who?
From the place that's showing me how to do this stuff.
The program?
Yep.
So who is the person helping you?
No, it's a company that does it, so they actually have a online support system that helps.
You said Erica or something.
Oh no, my cousin. She's giving me her opinions on stuff.
Oh, what's she saying?
She's just giving me different ideas of how to set stuff up and how much of what kind of stuff I should put on it. And so it's like I got to do up a sports website, and I was trying to think if I should do sports and recreation on one website or sports website alone, and then do a different website with recreation and
Sports website.
yeah, it's just sell sports stuff like baseball gloves, hats, and bats, and whatever else.
Oh, okay.
For basketball stuff or football stuff.
I have a question.
But
Have you made any sales?
no, I just got the first site up a couple days ago. And actually, that second site I just got up the day before yesterday. No, the first one I told you there, I got up the day before that.
Oh, does it tell you how many people saw it?
No. It'll tell me. Well, I have still have more that I have to read into it to figure out exactly what it's going to tell me and all that stuff. But it tells me it'll send me a notice on sale on sales. It'll send me an email on sales, or something like that. Email or a text message or something like that. Wonder if I make a sale or it doesn't say where it came from or anything like that. It tells me what was bought. I think it tells me what was bought. But it actually might not even tell me what was bought because it actually takes it out by they actually take it out when it's like if there's 3 of something and somebody buys one, then it'll automatically go down to 2 of that same item that's left. So I don't have to do anything with it other than make the websites and put the items on there.
Oh wow.
Huh?
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's nice. That's why it should do all right. It's a matter of getting the rest of them up and getting them advertised. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I got you on speaker.
Okay.
Okay, I got you off speaker again.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Talking to you, silly.
Well, I didn't know if you were still looking at the websites or what you were doing.
No.
Well, I got a piece, so either you're going to listen or you're going to have to move the phone away from your ear.
Whatever.
Yeah, I take a shower in the master bathroom now.
Oh really?
Yeah. And the other bathroom, I went to move the shower hose off it, the shower handle off it one day. I went to adjust it, and the pipe broke behind the wall, so I was like, oh, fuck. So I said, well, I guess now's a good time to do up in the master bathroom. So I already bought me the tile, but I had to go out and buy the plumbing stuff. And so I went out and bought that, and I did the shower up so that I can take a shower in the master bathroom now. And I was going to continue on doing it, but I had so many other things that I wanted to do and get done. But at least I can take a shower in the master bathroom now.
Lorne, I have another sensitive question.
What?
What happened to the ring?
What happened to the ring? Oh, what did I do with that?
Yes.
I think I took it into what did I do with it? I think I took it into the jewelry store in Skowhegan, I think. Is it the jewelry store or down to the antique deal that I deal with?
What?
I think I took it to the jewelry store, I think. Pawned it there. Sold it to them.
For how much?
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, No. I remember what I did with it now. I got my money back from it. They were able to. Well, they had to take they had to keep 10% of it or something like that. But then they were able to give me the rest of it back after that. So I got most of the money back that I had in it. Wound up that they got $200, $250, something like that. I got the rest of it back.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it's good that I was able to get it back. I was just going to continue paying on it until I paid it off because I wasn't going to lose that money. But
Sorry to bring it up. Curiosity got the better of me.
sucks that I never put it on your finger.
Lorne.
What?
I can eat food again.
Good. Does it hurt your throat at all?
Yes, still hurts a little.
But it's healing though, so that's good. It had to be a pain in the ass not being able to eat. Not being able to eat regular food.
I'm eating Chinese food.
Well, it's still food. You mean you're eating Chinese food right now, or?
Yeah.
What kind of Chinese food?
Chinese food.
Yeah, what kind? Fried rice? Teriyaki steaks?
Orange chicken.
Orange chicken? I don't eat that much Chinese food. I hardly ever eat Chinese food, but I love teriyaki steaks and sweet and sour pork.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, it's just too good. I end up gaining weight with that shit.
Lorne, I need to wash my body.
Want some help?
Oh my.
All right.
Lorne.
What?
Since you don't trust me with your number, let me tell you this.
What?
I'm busy most days until 6:30 my time.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question.
What?
You going to give some thought into us meeting face to face?
I'll think about it.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go so you can go take your bath, okay?
Will I hear from you again? Hello?
I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, you will, but I really need you to really put some thought into it because it needs to happen. And if, obviously, you still have a lot of feelings for me, or you never would have written to me.
Said I'll think about it. That's fair, correct?
That's fair, but that doesn't mean that it can take forever to think about because, how much is there really to think about? There's just questions I want you to ask yourself.
Many factors.
Huh? Fear factors?
There are many factors.
Okay, let's go over the factors. What are the factors? Do you not want to give me the factors because you know I'll shoot them down?
Time, work, distance, money, bills, not knowing what this is, maybe not feeling comfortable. And many other factors.
I don't know, Jamie. There's not much I can tell you. It's fucked up if you wouldn't feel comfortable with me anyway. I mean, that would be fucked up.
Why?
Because you don't have any reason to not feel comfortable with me.
I haven't talked to you in how long?
It hasn't even been a year. No. Do you thinking that you need to do?
I feel you forget what our conversations were like.
Well, yeah, but there are a lot of things that I've changed on. But there are some things too that
Oh, really?
there are some things too that I just don't agree with, and I never will agree with. That's part of being a couple. You
like what?
You meet each other in the middle when you're a couple. If you think that I'm afraid to mention the things that I agree with and don't agree with, you're wrong. It doesn't.
Go for it.
I don't agree with Will seeing you naked. I don't agree with Will seeing you naked. Huh?
Stop.
What?
Let's save this for next time.
All right. I'll let you go so you can go take your bath. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was nice talking to you again.
Night, Cuppy. Good to hear from you.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the
Lorne World Order.